Hey guys, hope you're all good. Hey Joseph, hey Patrician, hey Jonah, hey Blaine. Blaine, thank you so much for the 26 months, massively appreciate it. Hey Echo, how you doing? I hope you're all good. Apologies for no stream yesterday and it's this evening instead. And we're switching it up a little bit. We're gonna do some For the King 2 bit of campaign and just chill. Hey Anas, how you doing? Yeah, so we're gonna play For the King 2. I don't know, some of you may remember I've previously played For the King 1 and I streamed it a very long time ago. I think that may have been back on like Twitch days maybe. So yeah, so we're gonna do For the King 2. And my plan is to just kind of try and do some of the campaign. It is a difficult game, so we might not get, well, we definitely probably are not going to manage to get all the way to the end of this campaign playthrough, like, in one go. But if you guys are enjoying it, then obviously we'll keep playing and, like, play through and get to the end. But effectively, it's like a turn-based game, and we are going to try and defeat the last bit of the main campaign before the DLCs. So we're going to try and do the castle gates, which basically, long story short, there's a queen who basically is trying to rule the land to take over, you know, general bad guy situation, and we're at the point where we need to get to the castle, storm the castle gates and take out the boss. Boss fights in this game are pretty crazy because they have a lot of health and a lot of stats and a lot of stuff, so you kind of have to get yourself to a point where you can get to that. So you sort of like play through to build up gear and get levels and stuff. So there are different characters you can play as. There's loads. There's like Pathfinder, Scholar, Shepherd. You've got magic dealers. You've got like knights, range. There's an archer, I think. Blacksmith, you've got frontliners, backliners, basically, all that. As you can see, there's a lot. Fortune teller, they all have different things they do, effectively. Anyway, this is the setup I'm going for. Fallen Knight, Voidwalker, Astronomer, and Monk. Because 3 of these are actually from, like, recent, well, 2 are from recent, like, DLCs, Fallen Knight and Voidwalker. Astronomer is part of the free update. And actually a really cool class to play as. I really enjoy playing with it, so we're going to use that. And then we're using Monk as our healer. We have Monk, or there is like a healer, like normal healer, but I quite like the Monk because the Monk can heal but also deal like frontline damage. You'll see when we get into it, but it's really cool. Hey Brad, how you doing? Just googling it and your video was oh, that is cool. Looks D&D based. Yeah, it kind of is, yeah. Anyway, it probably would make more sense if I play rather than kind of trying to explain it to you, but it is really cool. So we start off with the loadout. We're gonna like basically pick some stuff that we can go in with to start with. So we need to pick, there's like traits. You've got traits and then you've got like items, and you have like 6 points that you can spend at the bottom. So there's then like all these other stuff that you can take in, and you can earn these book things to basically on the main menu. You can unlock other stuff to take in with you as you play through. A lot of the time, you earn the books, so that it's kind of designed that you don't always win all of the time. You might do a playthrough and then lose, but you still get books, so then you can unlock stuff that you can take in as a starter loadout to make things a little bit easier for you, if that makes sense. I have unlocked a lot of stuff, but also some of it is like loot drops as you play through. So, on that... Fallen Knight. So, what should we go for? I usually pick the same ones, but I might switch it up. You know. What do I need for this map specifically? Nothing crazy. That might be handy because you can employ like mercenaries in game, but also this might be handy. I'm gonna go for that. for our Fallen Knight. Okay, then we're going to take a Fire Sit, which is basically a full heal. So we're going to take one of those. We're going to take one of those. Okay. I haven't played much with Voidwalker, so I'm not 100% on like all of its stuff, but I do like it as a class, so we're going to use it. What should we go for here? We don't need that really because we have a medic. We could go that, but actually I'm thinking I'm going to put that on. Actually. No, we don't want that one. We want... What? I'm going to go that. Then we're going to grab one of these. This is like a partial heal. These ones are like poison heals or like, well, effect heals basically. Poison, bleeding, disease. Let's go for... I think we should go for a little bit of that. We're gonna grab a lockpick as well because they're handy for chests. Do you know what? Let's just do that. Right, okay. Our astronomer... I'm actually gonna go that. We'll have one of those. Let's grab one of those. Yes. Yes. Okay. And then... Do you know what? I have changed my mind. There's a reason why I've changed my mind, and it's the secondary action situation. You can get like potions and stuff that you can throw in battle from the back line, and I kind of find that helpful. So I used to use Alchemist a lot in a lot of my playthroughs, and they basically have a chance to find those potions. Each character like has their own kind of things that they have. Okay, so our monk is our healer, so we need to do that basically. Right. Let's just do it. So yeah, so it says here, as the resistance preserves, the walls of the Queen's Castle loom ominously before them, a symbol of a crumbling grip on power. The numbers dwindling, the surviving members of the resistance gather their strength to resolve to launch a daring assault on the heart of her tyranny. So yeah, basically we have to get to the castle and take out the Queen. And hopefully survive to get there. So you have a certain amount of lives. There's also something called chaos in the game. So as the game goes on, it will build chaos, which is this bar up here basically. And if you complete the main, like, it will give us a quest on the side of what we need to go and do. If you're completing those, then the chaos won't build because you're progressing forward. But you kind of don't want to go to it straight away because you need to build up your characters, their levels, their stats, their gear to be able to get to the boss at the end. So you don't want to rush it, but at the same time, you can't just never, ever do it, if that makes sense. So you've kind of got to manage that. And then you've got health, like lives, basically, at the top up here. Because I like to play like more chilled, I have like turned this so that we have a couple of extra lives. Just because I like to play it more chill, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's the plan. So, if any of you lot haven't been ages since we crossed paths, I've got a message for you. Go to the monastery. Oh. So you'll see like your quest thing up here. And then these are like your move rolls. As I said, it's like a turn-based game around the map. And the areas of cloud, you can get like vision scrolls or you can just walk into it and see what's there. Because there's like extra dungeons and other stuff. So for example, like this is like a mini boss camp, I guess I'd call it. The ones that have the little stones or like fences around them are better to do because sometimes you get a chest drop at the end that has gear and stuff in. So generally I go for these fights. We need to get levels, so we need to fight. Equally, fighting these, you're probably not going to get much out of them because it's just like a one like mini ad thing situation, I guess I'd call them. Whereas these, you're going to get more out of it. So I might be able to pull. Also, from a certain range, you can pull all combatants into a fight. It's good to keep your characters together on the tiles because they can get separated, and when they get separated, you can't fight with them all together. So you do have to be aware of that. Ooh, okay. Interesting. This actually might be tricky. Let's just do it. I might throw myself in at the deep end here. But we're gonna do it. So Voidwalker, generally, each character has stats that they're better at. You can see at the bottom is the best way to explain it. Where there's like vitality, strength, health, and these stats are based on the best weapons that they use. So like, for example, Voidwalker uses like a sniper based weapon. Looks really good. Cool, I'm glad you're liking the look of it. Hey, by the way, Nova. This is a good D&D flavor. Yeah. So, I mean, ideally we need to get new weapons and stuff, but we only get it through fighting. The Voidwalker also has a chance to basically mark a target, meaning that for the next 3 rounds they get like 30% damage debuff on them. You'll kind of see as we go along, but each character has potential to do like different things to the enemy. So for example, Astronomer can create like a black hole that sucks an enemy into it and completely removes it off of your enemy tile. So that's one enemy less to deal with immediately, if you see what I mean. I'll play and kind of explain as I go. These are your rolls at the top. So can you see, because there's a lot of them, obviously they're going to get like more rolls in a row. So you kind of have to plan your attacks dependent on like, the lance is huge. I know, right? That's why I like this guy, because I think this is cool. But also, you know what's really cool about this weapon is it hits through 2 tiles. So if I go here, we're going to take out probably this first pixie, but the one at the back will take damage as well. You also get to do a first action, like a primary action, and a secondary action. Or you can just do a primary action before your roll ends. Entirely up to you. But yeah, this guy's really cool because we can do this. Boom. Hey Declan, how you doing? Visuals are really good. Yeah. Sorry, Echo, I've just seen that. Yeah. I actually really like this game for its visuals because they are really cool. Okay, so these guys have like a spell they use that protects them. When they're protected, it basically means they're protected from 1 hit. So if I tried to hit them now, they would completely 100% block the first attack. Then the protection shield would go down and only a second attack would go through. So you sort of have to plan around that. You'll see here as well, like these are your things. So this is your primary actions. These are your secondary actions. It tells you how many you have of each. So you could use a secondary action and then a primary action. For example, the monk has an option to gather focus. We don't need to do that because we actually have that right now. And then you've got your primary action. You can move your characters around these tiles if you want to as well. The hearts are lives. Yeah, these are lives. So you'll see as we play, like if one dies, we lose a heart. There are like chances in the game where you can potentially get lives back, but they're few and far between. So you have to protect your lives. Long story short. Hey, by the way, Daniel. Hey, Pixel. You love this game. Ah, awesome. Me too. So see how like, because it was protected, basically I did no damage there. However, I've knocked the protection down, so now we have an opportunity to inflict all of these, and we've just hit our astronomer, so we can basically do like a blast attack because we have a magic book. So you've got different options. There's like splash, which causes confusion. That's what this icon means. Can't get to it without it clicking off, but the little like white star circle means confusion. And then this is like an full-on attack situation. So we're gonna go with that. Also, I said about focus before, these are relevant because your attacks are rolls. So each time you roll, you might not necessarily hit one. So like you can use focus to buff it so that you definitely 100% hit that one, for example, like that. Okay, that was good. I'm sort of hoping my astronomer's gonna proc a black hole so that we can just pull one of these guys out, but we shall see. I think I'm gonna go here because we can take out, hopefully. Oh, they dodged it. So, the other thing, they're gonna keep protecting themselves. Down the bottom here, we've got like other stats based on gear. So, evasion is basically your ability to dodge an attack, like they just dodged that attack that we hit them with. Resistance against magical damage. Then you've got like resistance against physical and your attack damage basically. So, and that's all like based around like any gear we pick up effectively. Who am I on? Monk. Okay. It doesn't really matter who we hit here because both sides have a protected on, so it doesn't really matter too much, so we'll just go here. See how we like missed a roll there? And take off. 1 HP? What was that? Alright. Alright, here goes you, but you are protected. So, I'm going to make a decision here. We're going to go this way because then we can do this. Oh, I need to reload. So, there are certain weapons that require reloading. There are different types of guns and stuff in the game now. I always forget about it, and then it's like, oh, you need to reload. Okay, I think we're good here, to be honest. I think we've actually done fine. So there is a chance we could get a chest at the end, we might not. And then you basically get loot every time you take stuff out. So gold's kind of really important for buying stuff. There's shops and stuff. There's even a pet store. You can buy pets to fight for you. There's mercenaries you can pick up. There's actually even quests inside the game in towns, aside from your other quests you're already doing. I'll show you that because it's actually kind of cool. We will take that, but we're probably not going to use it. I'll be honest, we're probably going to sell that because we don't have... Hey, we got a chest. It could be a mimic. We don't have a mimic scroll, which is what this is. If it's a mimic, you have to take it out and kill it. It ends up being another fight, basically. And they can break your weapons, mimics. They have a horrible thing where they can break your weapons. Movement bonus. Okay. We'll equip it for now, but I'm probably going to swap that out at some point. That's kind of helpful. We're not going to use that either, but we'll take it because we can sell it. That is very helpful because it's to cure curses, which we get a lot. This is showing out. Yeah, exactly. So, probably should explain a little bit better about the loot table situation, but this game is multiplayer. You can play with friends. So if there was 4 of you playing, like at the minute it's just me playing, so I'm controlling every character. But if there was 4 of you playing, you get a chance to roll for each thing that drops. So between you can choose if someone's going to take a certain item or pass it on to the next person, for example. So yeah, basically you get to choose who gets what or how you're sharing out the loot that's dropped in the tables. Obviously, because it's just me playing, I can choose whatever. So yeah, these are towns and where you've got like market, services, quest board, mercenary guild. So like mercenary guild, you can hire mercenaries. They do cost money. They'll be different at the different towns. The towns also reset. There's a day and night cycle in the game. Market, where you can... We don't have any money, obviously, at the moment. But generally, I will go through and buy God's beards because we need those. And then there are like basically equipment and stuff, but I try to get most of my equipment through like dungeons and like we just did there with the chests and stuff. I tried to get it through that mainly. However, there is a quest board where you'll see we can pick up quests within the game even though we're already doing a main quest. So for example, this one, we get a lightning ring. I don't need that, but it's a cool item. Gold, which is obviously always good. More gold. And this is party XP, which is important for leveling your characters up to get them more powerful. So, I mean, to be honest with you, we could do... Let's do... Are we in Autumn Forest? I feel like we are. I'm actually gonna pick this up. Yeah, I feel like that was like, looked like it was a good one. So we're not going too far out, and also we'll get gold for doing it. So we're gonna do that. Let's move. So when I say keep like moving your characters together, we're gonna keep them close to each other. Oh, these are like fast travel points. They're good to pick up. Enemies will spawn on the tiles in between you as you're playing, you'll see. This is the day-night cycle at the top, by the way, that I was talking about a minute ago. You'll see it as like the game rolls, you'll see it roll around. So we have this quest here, it expires in 10 rounds, so we need to basically make sure we've done it in 10 rounds. Which we will, because it's only over there. In fact, we are going straight to it. These are like random events. You can choose whether you want to do them or not. This is probably part of the story, but we just haven't got to it yet. They can be anything, as it says on the tin. It could be a fight, it could be a random loot drop, anything. Night markets, they only open at night time, as they say on the tin, and sometimes have some rare items in there. So usually what I do at the start of the game is chase these big camps because I want gear. I realise currently what I've done is pick up a quest. Oh yeah, land boats. So that's another thing. There is... I think I need to get my Fallen Knight over here because he actually is carrying stuff. So he needs more movement rolls. You can basically get like boats on the sea and also on the land that can carry all of your characters together in one go, so you can travel together. So you're not using like so many rounds or rolls. We'll probably pick one up at some point. Void Walk. My Void Walker basically has this skill where they have a chance to teleport on the map and then a roll. So for example, like now I can do this and then I can also move at the same time. It's quite OP, to be honest. In terms of movement anyway. we're just gonna head like towards this, but I'm trying to get this guy to here. These are also good, so we're gonna move towards that too. Cool, right, so we got 20 gold from that, which is good because we need gold, lots of gold. So we're just gonna push forward now. So what we got? We've got test your abilities, we've got silver champion. I would like to take this camp, but it might go down before we get to it. So let's just see. Let's do this. This is luck. You can get trinkets and stuff that increase your luck, but by default, most of the time it's like 55. You can use focus a lot of the time, or you can just go for it. We got lucky. Ooh, okay, that's a cool trinket. Nice. I mean, we're gonna take it, but I'm probably not gonna use it. That's good. I'm gonna give that to the... Yeah, I'm gonna give those. A book on a stick. Wow, okay, this is a big treasure. This is, like, huge. That's big. Nice. Okay. So, when you pick up, like, for that, because she... Basically, my Voidwalker character landed there, so she got all of the rolls for that. But you can trade stuff between your characters. So, for example, I want to give this stuff to him. And I want to give that... and then... Book on a stick is OP. I'm not going to use it because of like the current character setup I've got, but okay. I think the other stuff I may sell apart from, so we need to pass this on because Voidwalker has this thing called Depleted Resonator, which basically levels up. And as you get crits, it levels up and then you get other stats. So you don't really want to replace it. It basically takes away their like trinket slot, but it is really good. Who doesn't have a trinket? I don't know. Let's just pass it on. We'll figure it out. So first of all, see the blast effect with the tome is great. I'm just gonna switch. I might regret that decision and change it, but you know. Okay, you've got rusty compass equipped. What do you have? Spyglass. You don't have anything though. So let's give this to you. Right, we're gonna make a push for this now. See, the red squares are the tiles around that will be pulled into the fight. So currently I don't have everybody in, so it will probably go down now by the time I get in. But we're gonna try. These guys can actually pull in from there because they're ranged, so we should be good. Okay, so there's some sea hags and young witches. Not great. They have the ability to curse you. We only have one Hagsbane, so let's hope we don't get cursed. Curses can range from all kinds of various things that can drop all kinds of your stats, from vitality to... They can give you like lethargy, so your rolls up here, you're slower to have an attack, effectively. So yeah, anything can happen, basically. Oh, that was a big hit. Nice. Okay, Fallen Knight. Well, I feel the best way to go here is because we can take out the bat in one. So let's do that. If I pull this off. Yes, okay. Stun is effectively like, that's gonna basically stop them having a turn. Ooh, big hit. Yeah, as long as they don't curse us, we're fine. Nice, dodged. Love it. Alright, so do you see how Voidwalk just marked a target there? So they will take extra damage for the next 3 rounds, so... does it really matter who we hit here? Because we haven't got 2 in a row. Oh, we whiffed it. Ah, okay. Here come my bad rolls. Oh no, that's a curse. Yep. Okay, so our monk's been basically rooted. Fine. Yeah, they have massive magic resistance, these guys, so we can't do anything here because our monk actually can't move, so we have to skip turn because we are trapped. But we're fine. Okay, cool, that curse missed. So the curse we have basically is decreases vitality by 25. As you can see, where it says rounds left and the little squiggle basically means infinite. So unless we use a Hagsbane to get rid of it, it's not going to go. And it decreases your health by 25, so it's not ideal. Would it make sense to have all 4 as range? Potentially, but I always play with 2 on the front and 2 on the back because that's just how I always do it. Okay. Who shall we give that to? I'm gonna go... Has evasion on it, so that's good. And intelligence. Gotta be here. Okay, I have a Hagsbane somewhere. Oh, it's on you. Okay, that's fine. Oh, there's our objective. That's handy. Oh, cool. We got extra roll. Okay, I'm gonna... So that's why when I say don't split split your characters up, and I still did, because sometimes they spawn on the map in front of you and they block you. So effectively, you can see we have some characters out of fight here. I did want to go for that, but to be honest with you, I also kind of want to level a little bit more before we go into the next part of the quest, but we don't seem to have any main things, so we might just have to take on one of these, which I don't like. Ooh! Okay, dungeon, we're gonna do that. I like to take my time at the beginning because then you can get like more stuff at the start. Sets you up better, generally. Sometimes, as long as you don't have a bad start. The only thing I will say with not having the herbalist as a healer and having the monk with us instead is that the herbalist has a chance to find herbs on the map as you're roaming around. However, there is a trinket you can get that does that. It is rare though, but there is a trinket. So if we get it, then we'll just give it to our monk, but as I say. Yeah, we're gonna do this because although it says level 1 and we're not level 1, the likelihood is we'll get through fine. She says. Healing fountain. Oh, well, that's handy. We'll take it. Okay. Each stat roll after this basically gives you a penalty, so I generally only ever do it once and then move on. Okay, I think we're okay. Tinder pouches are these things that are effectively like safe camps that you can heal and refocus at. You can use them out in the like overworld map or in dungeons, and they're really helpful. Also, healers have the ability to party heal, which heals the whole party. Not sure if I mentioned that before. I think I kind of did in saying that they're a healer, but I didn't kind of specify how. Ouch. Really want to take that Skelly out, but at the same time these bats are a nightmare and it has less health and she doesn't deal as much damage, so made sense. Okay. Alrighty then. Oh, yes! It popped. Black hole. So, yeah, when that happens, you basically just remove the enemy off the tile, which is, like, so good. Because that's one less to deal with. It's just, it has a chance to happen. So when it does, it's great. Yeah. Okay, we don't have two behind each other here, so we're just gonna go this way. Of course that was a horrible roll. Come on. Alright, that's handy. Also, this blue bar here is the XP bar. When they hit the next level, they automatically full heal. So you don't want to waste heals if you're about to full heal. You sort of have to keep an eye on it. Yeah, also when a black hole happens, you get this whole like thing where you can get one of these star matter things. So this is really cool because in combat it gives you like a really cool magical barrier. In the overworld it gives you a portal to like a remote location, but this is like really good, especially when you're in like a boss fight. It's huge. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Usually I wouldn't do that, but I don't want to risk a death through here, and I didn't know what was through the door. Also, usually I do a party heal, but again, it's not really necessary for the other characters. Okay, this is a good mix. Gonna go here, and it's because of this mark target. They don't like the astronomer. They is not happy. Okay, so ghost, this here means you have to basically hit them with a full roll. If you don't hit every single roll, then they will evade the attack 100%. Unfortunately. Oh, big. Okay. We'll take that. Oh, okay, we have a resonator upgrade available as well, which we'll deal with in a second. Okay, of course we're going to do the protect thing. I've got to go here, really. Yeah, I had a feeling I wasn't going to get all those rolls. Hey, Slate, how you doing? I really don't like the astronomer. Oh, another curse. Okay, I don't have another Hagsbane, so... This one's not so bad. It's unlucky, which basically just... Well, it's not ideal because it's based on like your... This is effects, like games that you do in the game, and activation of skills, like, you know, for example, we have that mark target situation. So it's not ideal, but it's not the worst. We'll be fine basically till we go and get a Hagsbane. We'll have to go to a shop, I think. Why did I give that to you? Let's just move that over there. Okay. I'm not going to heal because the next room is basically a chest. So I can see the rooms up here. So I'm gonna make a collective decision to not waste a heal because heals are scarce. Okay, let's hope we get something good. These are the like vials, the bombs and stuff I was talking about that you can throw from a back line that are really helpful. Aha. That's good. Okay, I'd really like I know I need to move towards this, but we haven't hit like a chaos thing at the top, so I kind of don't want to rush it. I'm thinking I should probably head back to the shop thing over here. Okay, this isn't ideal. These are scourges. These can pop up at any time. When they get to the end, the scourge appears on the map. You can take them out before if you find their bases, but effectively it's a boss. They have debuffs, certain debuffs that they apply. The hangman is a horrible one because effectively it does what it says on the tin. It sets a target over one of your characters, and after a certain amount of rolls, it basically insta-kills them. It's not a good scourge to have on your board. It's not ideal. Not that any of them are great, but that one's particularly not ideal. There is... He drops it, actually. Like a hood you can get that makes you immune from death mark. So when the map changes to nighttime, you'll get different baddies appear as well. You're not actually who I wanted to go in there, but because you are, we're gonna do that. I always like to keep one heal on each character just in case. I didn't actually see if there was any Hagsbane in there. There is not. Not ideal. These are handy because it's XP, so... And these also are handy because they increase XP. Is there anything? I mean, they're good. Right. Surprise! Alright, come on then. I need the fight, so let's go. That's rude. We should get that gold back because we killed it. There are thieves that can do that to you as well, but as long as you kill them, you get it back. What they usually try to do is try to escape the battlefield once they've got your gold, and then you don't get it back. Okay, are there any bosses? There's one over there, but that's probably gonna go down. Arena. Handy. We're in that kind of it's about to be nighttime situation. And that's raining, which affects rolls, okay. Handy. Okay, we're gonna move back towards the monastery situation. I would like to get some more fights under my belt, but I don't want to use heals on things that we don't necessarily need to, so... Bonus. Let's go this way. Oh, here we go. Oh, we've got pickpockets. Alright, they're going for the Void Walker this time. Handy because I didn't heal my astronomer, so I'm trying to save heals. Okay, this guy has to go immediately because he has stolen gold. Distracted. Nice. Basically, if he gets off the... If he manages to escape, he takes the gold, and I don't want him to take the gold, so... Yeah, these, like, buskers, they have this distract skill. There is a trinket you can get, actually, that I've got to take these out. Oh, that's not ideal. We still hit, though. That's good. So, yeah, there is a trinket you can get that makes your other characters distract, but it's kind of... It's big, because it takes away one of the rolls when it happens. Hit very well, did it? I am risking it a little bit here because my health is low, but... sort of closed my eyes then because I was like, please, I'm risking it intentionally because sometimes it plays off. Nice. Lockpicks, love them. We keep getting spears. Ooh, they have evasion on them. They're good. Thing is, you don't have any gloves, so I'm gonna go with you. Okay. Right, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna attempt to go for this, but I just need everybody in. Of course, I'm just gonna stick that in the middle there. Okay, so now you see the rising chaos situation is because I haven't gone and done this. So we are going to do that now. But I was kind of waiting for it to pop up on the map before, because what you don't want to do is not have enough XP and enough gear and stuff when you get to the end. You sort of have to play the long game. Youch! 11? That's a bit harsh for this level. Loving it so far? Ah, cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh, deflected. Okay. Hadn't really spoke about the monk's like special ability, but it is deflect, and basically they can do what it says on the tin and deflect it back onto the enemy rather than it hitting them, which is cool. Obviously very helpful. I could really do the Hag's Bane, but like I say, the look curse it's not too bad. We can live with it for a little bit. So oh, they've got evasion on them as well. Okay, evasion is always good. Always good. You kind of need them, to be honest. We didn't get a chest. We got lucky. Rude. I'm actually just going to take them on. We got lucky the first, like, mini camp we did, because we got a chest straight off the bat. You're not guaranteed them, but they're more worth taking the risk because you could get one. Let's just finish this guy. Also, ideally, I would like our astronomer, although we're using a staff at the moment because it's got quite good damage on it, I would prefer a book or AoE staff where we can hit multiple enemies. Shock weapons are amazing because they are effectively, if you manage to shock an enemy, it takes away one of their rolls. So they're going to hit you less. That would be amazing. Oh, I'm out of moves. Alright, let's do this. Did you take a detour through a field? Sort of. Okay. Nearly within reach of the Queen's Fortress. Scouts are saying it's truly a sight to behold. The noxious corruption in the air is unmistakable. A task clear. We must locate and destroy the devices responsible for the blight before we can approach the Queen. Nearest chaos refinery is extracting harmful chaos energy from the ground. Some it was buy us some time. Handy that this is a village. That's very handy. You'll see I do this a lot because I can move my money around between my characters really easily, so I tend to just buy stuff on one character and then switch it between like all of them. Is there anything interesting in here? No. I'm not going to pick that up. Voodoo 60. Oh man, that's kind of cool. Probably not necessary right this second though. I want a pet store because pets are cool. And we get to keep them long term. I didn't look. Was the Hagsbane? No. Okay. Well, I'd say that's ideal, but it's not. Actually, I've changed my mind. I am going to go for this because it has the potential to give more curses. Pipesmith? I've just spent all the money. Oh, he has Godspears. Can you stay there? This is big. Like, I can't explain to you how massive Godspears are. To have 13 now is huge. That's big. Okay. I'm gonna go for it. I didn't think about that because I forgot that that was the thing on this campaign. So usually on the campaigns you have different things and I completely forgot. I've actually technically wasted this Chaos Refinery because I don't have any of these that I need. Oh no, actually, you can remove it from the timeline. I thought it was only for active ones. Nope, we're good. I forgot. We're good. It's exactly what we want, that hangman to go away. All right. Okay, pay a visit to the Queen's Garden, the old barn. That is massive. Love it. Oh my god, look at them. Entangle immunity, they're cool. Might spread them out between characters. They are also handy. Let's take them. You know what? That probably needs to go to the monk. Right, stay there. Stay there, don't move. Oh, I just moved astronomy, right? What did we have? You don't have boots. You don't have anything, so you're... Okay. Alright. Try and keep them together so that we're... Well, that's handy. I'm aware I'm splitting them up here. Sometimes there is a need. And this is one of them. I'd really like to get that thing. So, oh, that's handy. Not. These shrine things effectively give you a boost, but they also, it's like a sanctum, so it's effectively an extra life. If you die, it consumes the sanctum and brings you back to life before it takes a health. Which is obviously handy. I really need to move towards my objective because of the thing at the top. So, without splitting them up too much, oh, that was a risk. Sometimes you have to. Rain has not helped us. And that's why you don't split them up. Okay, hold on. I might be okay. No! I even focused it. They've dazed me and removed my ability for secondary action, so I can't flee. I also need to move off this tile. I might lose a life here, unfortunately. And it is because I took the risk to get the sanctum. So it's gonna take the sanctum. Oh, I don't need to move anymore. We're all good, we made it out. I had to use my fire silk, which isn't ideal, but it's what it is. Don't split your characters up. No, I did not meet. So You can go around things like that, but sometimes your characters have this thing where they run through. It was that or a life. Exactly. I don't really want to move here because I need my night to catch up. Oh, that could be big. That's huge. Oh. Nice. I'm gonna try and grab a land boat at some point. I'm just trying to think. I have a feeling this map we need to get on the sea at some point. So I'm just thinking. Alright, I really need to get a wriggle on. There's another sanctum down there. Is that a pet shop? Might be. Right, wriggle on, because we've got one of those purple situations hunting us down, so we've got to get on with it. Yeah, right. These are like the Queen's Guard, basically. They're a bit OP. This is such a big roll. It was worth it. Wow. Ow. Nice dodge. Although that staff doesn't have AoE situation, it is dealing big damage. And we like it. Oh, that's not good. Yes, we blocked it. That's fine. Oh! Mum really would rather not use a heal because I'm trying to save them. Trust me, I'm gonna need them at the end. Now you have the key, you should enter the old mine. One or more of the Queen's Nightmare devices waiting inside. Fight your way through and halt the operations. Again. Because it's part of a chain, we need to get on it. I want to buy a pet at the pet shop, but I don't know if I have enough money. Hold up. 80? I definitely don't have enough. Oh man. I don't really have anything I can sell either. Okay, we'll come back. It should stay there, really. You need to be level 2. Or ideally, should be level 2. There is not many camps, and I am... It's not a great start. Because, level-wise, I really could do with being higher. I might risk going in the mine. God, it's such a difficult, because I'm toying between this, but one is not, it's not the end of the world, so I'm gonna... Contemplating whether I go in or not on this because my astronomer is low health. Kinda need to, if I'm honest. Oh, that worked. Right, that's ideal. That was not in terms of hits, but you know. Okay. I feel like that was a good start. These guys can all curse, so, I mean... More blocks, please. No? Okay. They also all have magic resistance. Not ideal. Double cast. Okay. Fine. Suit yourself. That's fine. You can get rid of 2 curses in one with 1 Hagsbane, so. Seriously, her weapon needs to change. Like, I need to find a better weapon. Needs a better gun. I am gonna need a heal. Whiffed it. Love that. Go on, put more curses on. It's not like you can have any more. Why not? Wow. Yep, more blocking. Alright, well, it seems as you only hit for one most of the time. Yeah. Yes! Get in there, astronomer. And we'll take another one of those. I'm keeping hold of them. -3 look. Huh. Do have a curse immunity though, which is, you know. It's kind of good, but bad in the same breath. You know? Oh. Okay. I seriously need a lot of Hag's Bane. Is there any in the shop? That's just very rude. Like, no, you can't get to the shop the quick way. None? Wow, okay. I'm gonna have to risk it, I think. I'm risking it. It's not been a great start, I'll be honest. We haven't managed to do as many camps as we wanted to. But sometimes it goes like this. I've just had a thought. My monk might be able to curse heal. No, I don't have the right weapon on me. That's a shame. Okay, we shall push on. We shall be fine. I mean, ideally would like to take out the wolf because it's next in line for attack, but we're not going to be able to take it in one go, so we're actually better off putting our efforts into... Mind you, he has big resistance. Go on, hit big. We'll take that. Oh, that's not ideal. So all three of them now can't hit a perfect roll because they have shock. That's why shock is such a big player. If you have a shock weapon, it's amazing. But if you don't, the reason why I've come in here is because these guys are going to level whilst they're in here. So my thinking was that, and obviously we need to not get chaos, right? So you kind of have to push forward at some point. I was thinking about rolling a... That's not ideal. There is a book in the game that summons skeletons. If we get it, it's amazing. Basically, you can summon skellies to fight by your side from the book, and it is, like, huge. That has applied bleed. That's not good. Okay. I don't think I have any panax. Right, I ideally don't want to use more more heals, but this is going to get tricky. They're going to keep doing that. So I'm going to make a decision to do that. I forgot to upgrade my resonator, and that was really silly. Okay. This is where I may have made the wrong decision. We can bring her back, but I need to do it. Let's just do it now. These dungeons look so good. This month of the game that I thought. Yeah, so I actually really enjoy the dungeons because they're difficult, right? So, I don't know, I really enjoyed this bit. Like, being on the overworld map, I obviously enjoy too, but for some reason the dungeons really have... So there's a mode called Dark Carnival, which is basically like an endless dungeon, and you see how many floors you can get through. I really enjoy Dark Carnival. I play that probably more than I play anything, because I just love going through the dungeon situation, which you'd think is crazy, because I sit here right now and I'm almost dying in this situation, but I really like this. Because you get a chance to get really good gear when you do like the dungeon stuff. And so it's worth it, although it can be a bit of a pain. Like right now, these wolves have really tied us down because they have the ability to call upon another wolf. That's really not ideal. It makes it a lot more difficult. Wow, we actually hit for 10 HP. She's never hit that hard. So ideally I want to take these guys out first because they could just call another one in and we'll end up in an endless cycle for a little bit of constant walls. I mean, that's not ideal. The fire situation isn't great, but we can move past that. It's the wolves that are more of a problem. We need some big hits right now. We marked the wrong target. We don't want to hit him. Better. Critical! Get out of here. Don't hit. Yes! Please don't hit hard. Yeah! So do you see why when I say you need loads of God Spears? We have, however, leveled up. So, full heal for you, full heal for you. These guys not, but we have tinder pouches, so we are okay. Right. 4 resistance, max focus, -1 strength, 2 intelligence though. It's not the best, Cap, I'll be honest with you. So I've gone with using a tinder pouch because we're down here and these fights are generally hard because it's a quest fight. So first of all, the Queen's Guard people are wild. These have this whole evasion situation, so you can only hit them if you hit perfectly. Super annoying. They also have a chance to steal your gear. Again, not what you want. In fact, these guys are just so worth using your focus on because you just need to get them out of the way. Oh, he has a pushback. Okay. Wow! Wow! Okay. Oh. I had a plan and everything. Can we get this guy out, please? No. How that bat is not dead? Oh, I forgot rats can curse. Oh. I was like, why can't I move forward? I clicked the wrong button. By accident. They all kind of have a high resistance situation going on here. I really need an AoE damage. Would be ideal. That Queen's Guard needs to stop right now. He's got resistance, so I'm gonna do this. It might seem crazy, but it's the next turn on the board, so it makes more sense to get rid of it. We're never gonna hit that page. Oh my god, we did. Wow, okay. That's good. Yeah, I'd like to get rid of this guy. Please dodge, please dodge. Yes! Alright. Oh, we're bleeding. Rude. Come on. Come on, another big 10. No ones. Thank you. Big hit. They're good. Hey Moxie, how you doing? This game is so good. What characters are you running with? Fallen Knight, Voidwalker, Astronomer, and Monk currently. Okay, this is good because these give you, as it says on the tin, evasion. Can be helpful when you get yourself into a little bit of a pickle. So we currently have a couple of characters that have like 0 evasion, not ideal, but they do have armor because like, for example, the Fallen Knight is kind of more of a frontline stat. I would prefer it if I could get some evasion upon some of these, but evasion gear is tricky to come by sometimes. We do need to heal, but I'm gonna use a tinder pouch rather than my Godspears. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Voidwalker's in your top 3. Yeah, I haven't played much with the Voidwalker yet. I'm only just like starting to use it, so I'd really like if I could get her a better weapon currently in this playthrough. Like, her gun's not great. But yeah, she is pretty cool. I like the mark target situation. I think the Astronomer is definitely way up there for me for one of characters. I love the whole black hole situation. The fact that it has an ability to take a whole enemy off the battlefield in one go is amazing. Goblin Merchant, this is handy. These sometimes appear in dungeons and stuff. There is no Hagsbane anywhere to be found. Windring. Hello. That is good. Oh, Toymaker. I love the Toymaker. I've played with Toymaker. I love their ability to be able to basically, like, when they take out an enemy on the battlefield, turn them into that doll thing, and then you can use it as a... They help you out as an aid, basically. Yeah, I do like Toymaker. I like most of the characters, to be fair. I always find it tricky with what to play with because I like a lot of them. Oh yeah, I need to upgrade this. There we go. So that now gives us a 10% crit chance and 5% crit damage. Okay, is there anything in here that I want? That's good. I am going to buy that and give it to... I'm not really going to buy anything else unless that has 3 evasion in it. No, because of the minus talent. No, I'm going to hold out. Alright, come on. Yeah, I'm controlling all 4 characters, yeah. Your Majesty, disturbing reports reached us from the forest. This is where we end up at the end of this campaign quest that we're doing, basically. We have to get in there and take out the queen. It's hard. Okay, triple the guards at the gates. So with this, if I remember correctly, we get 2 options. We can either go through the sewers, which is bad because there's a lot of poison, curses, all that kind of stuff you can get down there. Or you can go in guns blazing and take out all the guards at the gate. Both are hard. Go through the mines of Moria. I don't think we get that option. Otherwise, I would choose that. But yeah, we get like 2 choices, I think, of which way we want to go. Given I really need to get to a town. See how we've now like reset the chaos situation at the top. So because we've done a bit of the quest, you know, we have done that. Did you get the skull key? No. I need to do these camps. I really need to get to that town though. I'm gonna push for here. Hey Dean, how you doing? Oh, no worries. Thank you for lurking and keeping an eye on what's going on. Glad you're enjoying it, and I hope work's going well as well. I need more gold. More gold, everybody. Because we need to buy all the God's Beard that we could possibly have. Oops, I did not mean to do that. That was an accident. Rude. So this is why, when I said before, you keep all your characters together, because in these instances, we have no option to retreat. They have just full on, like, gone for us. No, my players use the Busker for all my money. They start with the gold multiplier. Yeah, they do. Yeah, the gold multiplier on the Busker is good. I don't know. I just, whilst I like the gold multiplier, I always, like, switch out from them. I don't know. Have I won much with them? Probably not. I tend to win with other setups. To be honest, this is the first time me running this setup. So the Fallen Knight, Voidwalker, Astronomer, and Monk. This is my first run with these 4 as a set, because I usually go for like the Friar, the Alchemist, the Herbalist, and who do I pick as my 4th? I quite often pick Stable Hand, but I don't think if that's what I've run recently. I'm trying to think. I think maybe it was Stable Hand that I was running most recently, and I did really well with those 4 as a set. But this is the first time I've run these 4 as a set. But they seem quite, like, powerful together, so... It's just not ideal. I'll be honest. You have magic resistance, so I'm gonna go for you. Use Scholar, Woodcutter, Busker, and Voidwalker. Oh, nice. I'm gonna finish this guy off. Gotta be honest, I love the Fallen Knight for the lance situation that you can go through 2 enemies in one go. Like, I do love that. Especially with some of the bosses, you know, where they have like all the ads. Wow. Rude. I really need to get some Panax. And a Hagsbane. This is where the Herbalist comes in really handy because of their ability to find herbs. I like that. Well, that's handy. That's even handier. Hey, we got the fire silk back that we used for earlier. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, I'm gonna move towards here. Nice. Don't you dare go down. Stay right there. Don't do it. Love that dodge. Doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. Gotta be honest, because we can't take them out one shot anyway, so might as well just do that. I love it when we get a block. Yes, this is what we need. AoE magic. Yeah, we might as well finish you. Okay. Oh, that's kind of frustrating because we could hit a 10. And we did! Okay, he's got to go because he's stolen. No dodging. That's handy. It doesn't really matter because we're controlling all characters, so honestly, that does not matter. Really like the combat? Yeah. It is cool. I do really enjoy because like all of the weapons have like their own different attacks or defense mechanisms and stuff. So getting different weapons really does kind of change how you're playing and stuff. There's a lot to it. So, I mean, ideally we need to get that resistance camp, but as you know, I'm trying to get levels. So I kind of don't want to jump in too fast. Also a sanctum over there. See, these guys don't give as much XP either. Like taking on the camps give us more, which is kind of what we need right now. Really like the strategy part of this game. Yeah, exactly. So you sort of have to like, as I said earlier on, like you want to do the main quest, but you kind of need to like tie that in with making sure that you level enough, get enough gear. We ideally didn't have a great start because I didn't manage to get enough camps before I went into that other bit, which meant we kind of had to get through that first cave bit. But we did do it. Quick leveling up, do the XP quest sometimes. Yeah, I quite often do the gold ones from there as well because they're kind of handy. It might be I need to backtrack slightly here because I ideally don't want to grab this just yet. And we are like near this town here. So I think I probably will backtrack and grab that before we do this. Because I think, can't quite remember like this campaign, but I think after this, it does take us, we will have to go off to the other bit of the island. So we'll probably have to buy a boat. And there's krakens out in the sea and stuff as well that can get you. So there's like so much to this. Also, I would really like to get enough money so that we can buy a pet from the pet shop over here, because that's also a cool mechanic. But guys, I am going to call it here for this evening because I feel like this is a good stopping point. But if you guys have enjoyed this, then I would really like to obviously continue and try and finish this part of the campaign to take down the queen. We might get to the end and we could fail, but it would be cool to do it. These games can take like a couple of hours to complete, so it might be over a couple of streams if you guys are up for that. Obviously, I'm still also going to play RuneScape in between because we are playing that. And I'm still doing stuff on there. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this, then would be cool if we continue and try and defeat the queen. But yeah, I'm going to call it for this evening. Thank you so much, guys. as always, for all you guys being here, supporting and watching, massively appreciate all of you. And I hope you have an amazing rest of the week. Take care, everybody.